Hi everyone, let's talk food. Food. Of course, I'm walking away, which is pretty stupid. Okay. So, the light is dying. Oh well. Okay, so we are going to talk about what's for dinner. Stir fry, beets, onions, asparagus, peppers, garlic, asparagus. And all of that I chopped for 2 meals. So trying to keep it super easy, super economical, because we all need something to get us through, right? Now, let's talk butternut squash sandwiches. So I am going to make, with my butternut squash bread, sandwiches to go with that stir fry. Let's give this stir fry a little stir. I do not have any oil in here, I guess if you count BJ's brand of spray, that's in here. After this is done cooking, then, and only then, will I add a little bit of sesame oil, some liquid aminos, and just a hit of the liquid amino, and rice wine vinegar. When it's all done, in the bowl, I am going to, hey, thanks for the love. I am going to put in right now, I'm going to take out a sheet of nori. Nori also has a lot of good phytonutrients in it, and I think it's really important that we all have those. I know a lot of people don't like sushi. I don't, because I have celiac, so it's super duper hard. But when you actually do everything on your own, you don't have to stress. Oh, you know what? I could just put it right in the pan. So it's just going to give it it is, right? It looks really good. I hope it tastes as good as it looks too. So it's going to be amazing. The reason tonight I'm doing it separately is because I like it kind of nice and hot and fresh and not re-roasted. So that is going to be for tomorrow night. And tomorrow night, I'm actually going to put some soy chorizo in here, which I'm going to show you for all of my vegan people. Trader Joe's has the most amazing ever soy chorizo. Take a picture, snap it. I'll hold it a second. For all my friends that are always on Facebook and Instagram, they know that's my favorite. And I like to make sure I get all those really good, tasty tips out. Thank you, right? It looks so delicious. So now I'm going to create my sandwich. And as a health and wellness coach, I really try and share all of that, always. So this is going to be for the veggies. But let's do the sandwich. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it so well. You know what? I'm going to bring you to the table because you've got to see the sandwich assembly. It's huge. And we're going to do it upright. Hang on. We are going to the table because when I make a sandwich, and we got to do this 100%. What does the live spotlight mean? Does anybody know? And we got tomatoes to put on that sandwich. Okay. So we're going to talk about all the things while that's in the stir fry world. I'm going to take the butternut squash bread, and I made a garlic tofu sauce. It kind of looks like the candle maker. I don't know. Did you see a candle up there? I don't know. So here we go. This is silken tofu with garlic and some spices. I'm going to spread a little bit on each piece of butternut squash bread. You got to be selective because some of them have holes in them. And when you make your own butternut squash bread, it's really amazing. Make sure y'all hit like and follow because I love sharing. I share my exercise, but it needs to be more, right? It's not just about exercise. It's truly about a healthier lifestyle. I don't have a spoon. That's going to suck. But wait till you see how beautiful this comes out. I usually put some veggies on here, but I'm not going to. Let's get that spoon. So when you go and get a spoon, make sure it's a spoon. That's a fork. Okay. So right now, y'all, I am not fancy. And I say that all the time. I am not a fancy girl. I just like food. And because of being vegan, I like it super, super healthy, right? I don't like to do processed foods. I like to make sure it is done correctly. So I'm taking this half avocado, which is going to be my healthy fat for the evening. I try and do all of my healthy fat at night because I've been practicing intermittent fasting. And I try and I find that the fat helps me stay satiated longer. So that's a little tip and trick that I've been using. I hope maybe you could apply that. I'm going to grab a napkin. So who else here is vegan? I would love to know. Anybody else here a vegan? Okay. So while I find out who's vegan, on each of these sandwiches, there is avocado. I'm going to move the garlic avocados, I call it. The other night, I made a vegan quiche. This is butternut squash crust. It did not harden up as much as I would like it to. So it does well as a sandwich. I'm going to cut it into fourths. It's just the egg. Is that the name of it, Jerry? What? Is it called just the egg? Okay, I think the egg thing is called just egg, I think. Well, on top of the avocado, I'm going to place 2 slices of the vegan quiche. It was butternut spaghetti squash crust and just the egg. Well, lots of spices. There was rosemary, salt, pepper, garlic. It was amazing. I just love food too. Yeah. That's me. I just love food. So then we're going to put some tomato. And I'm going to try and push it down. So now we have the butternut squash bread, the garlic tofu spread, avocado, butternut squash, vegan quiche, and tomato. I'm going to take the other piece, put it on the top with 2 more slices of tomato. I don't know if this is going to work out. And then just the piece of the butternut squash bread with the avocado and the avocados. Look at that! Now I'm scared because I have to cut it. And I cut it yesterday and it all fell apart. So don't forget, share this video with people who are aspiring to be vegans or already are vegans and need another outlet, right? So let's go ahead and try and cut this. All right. Anybody out there pray? I'd like you to do it right now. Oh, sweet Jesus. Because this is a triple decker. It's starting to slide. Butternut squash bread is the only bread I truly love. It worked. Who prayed? Who prayed? Who do I love the most? Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Ah! Sometimes I am my best company. But I love sharing food, tips about food, how to stay healthy, because I told you guys that is what I do for my health coach, my clients. I like to share, I like to talk a lot. It's my jam. I'm going to recycle this bowl because, you know, I ain't fancy. So I'm going to put the rest of the tomatoes in here for tomorrow night's sandwich. Except for the ugly butt. Nobody wants that. Nobody. I am so enamored with that. That is gorgeous. That is picture worthy. And so I also want to show you as I grab another napkin. What does live spotlight mean? Oops. Live spotlight, TikTok. I don't even know what that means. Okay. So let me show you all of the butternut squash bread. It's a special trick, and I'll do that at another time. So this bread is just butternut squash slices. I give it a name. I call it butternut squash bread because I don't like hardly any of the gluten-free breads. They're just all high caloric. And this is like a cup of butternut squash is 40 calories. So with that being said, I could make 3 of these. 3 of these beautiful, bodacious sandwiches. All right, let's go back over to the stove and see how things are coming out. All right, you guys, it looks absolutely amazing. And I think it's basically, I mean, it's going to be a little crispy because I don't want them soggy, right? And when you make your own stir fry, it's really just your choice. I'm going to shut the heat off. I'm going to grab the sesame, the liquid aminos, and a little bit of rice vinegar. I like the rice vinegar, it just gives it a little tang, and I really enjoy that. My gosh, you guys, it just smells so amazing. I don't have any salt and pepper on it. I usually do that right before I eat. Ooh, the vinegar just went right up my nose. I use liquid aminos, and I'm just going to shake a little bit on there. And then for the sesame oil, I don't think I'm going to use but maybe a teaspoon, if that. Just a couple of dashes. Sesame oil is so pungent. The flavor is absolutely amazing. You seriously don't need a lot. And that's the one oil that I love for stir fries or even on my salad. You just don't need a lot. The flavor is amazing. Amazing. So let's take the bowl and plate this up. Whoops. All right, hang on. We're going back to the table. We're going back to the table. We're going back to the table. So it's just me tonight. Me and my veggies. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at that. Soak that in. I am in love. And if you had smell-o-vision, you would be dying right now. So here you go. Let's clean that up. Let's move the cover and take a little picture of the food. So here is the stir fry. Absolutely beautiful. Smells amazing. And the sandwich. There you go. So there's tonight's dinner. Share that with a few friends. Let's make some vegan happiness. Whoops, I gotta shut it off.